on rocking the free world.
Keep on rocking the free world!
How's it going? How's it going? Oh, what a nice day. I'm going to talk about something that might be a little bit controversial. I hope it's not. It's just going to be, to me, common sense. I actually already recorded this video, and I was driving right through the city, and it ended up being a 20-minute video. And I was just ranting about what I'm about to talk to you about, but it was a little too much. I decided to hold back, not upload it. I don't want to come off the wrong way. What I'm saying in this video is, I live in my van. I have always, for my adult life, lived in vans, just like thousands of other people do. There's nothing abnormal about it. It's quite normal. And that's the way I see it, and that's the way I feel. When I get off work, it's not about my van. It's about going home, having a beer, making dinner, all the same things anyone else does when they get off work and they go home. So it's getting frustrating. How do I put this nicely? It's getting frustrating when people knock on my doors almost every day now, because they recognize me from YouTube, they recognize my van from YouTube. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it when people come up and say, Justin, I just want to shake your hand, glad to meet you. I watch you on YouTube, keep on rocking in the free world, and you're on your way. That's fantastic. But a lot of people are knocking on my door thinking that I'm available at their discretion on my time to be their personal tutor, to answer all their questions about van life, because they just got a van, or they're about to get a van, or they're thinking about getting a van, or whatever. Listen, this is why I do YouTube and my website, justincredible.tv, and my social media for this channel. Okay? It's to talk about this stuff, but outside of that, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care about RVs and van life outside of this channel. I really don't. In fact, if you're going to come knock on my door, I would rather you discuss politics or the weather with me, because I don't want to talk about vans. I do enough of that on YouTube. And in my real life, my personal life, I don't care. A camper van is a camper van, an RV is an RV. There's nothing special about it, in my opinion, because so many people are doing it. I've met people my entire life doing it, and to a lot of them it's just normal too. I understand it might not be for you, especially if it's new to you or it's something you're thinking about getting into. And so I get it. I understand the curiosity. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it, but put yourself in my shoes. Would you want someone knocking on your apartment door every day when you get off work, asking you about apartment life? Like, it's getting, just leave me alone, is what I'm saying. Leave me alone. If my window, it's at the point where when I park places like this, I often keep my doors and windows shut because I know someone's gonna come over. And I guess that just goes with doing the YouTube channel and the exposure. I get it. But there's two types of people. The type that just want to say, Justin, nice to meet you. And then the ones that are like, hey, Justin, let's sit down and talk. I have all these questions for you. And that's where I'm saying, no. I have never told anyone anything in real life that you couldn't just Google yourself. It's all common sense stuff. Watch my channel, watch other people's channels. I'm not some god with special information you can't get anywhere else. I'm really not. And I have a life. YouTube is not my life. I put this stuff out on YouTube, and that's the limit of my RV stuff. In real life, I don't talk about RVs and vans, not on a regular basis. You wouldn't believe how many people have added me on Facebook. Not my Facebook page. My Facebook page at JCredTV is for this. It's for this YouTube channel. It's for the RV lifestyle and all the things I talk about and do on this channel. But my personal Facebook page, all these people keep adding me and some of them even have the words van life in their name on Facebook, and their profile pictures and their cover photos are of their vans. And I deny all these requests because I know you just want to talk about vans and van life. I don't. You'll notice my profile doesn't have pictures of my RV all over it. I have normal stuff on my profile, just like anyone living in a house or an apartment would have. Their hobbies, their interests, but not about their house. So my Facebook profile isn't about RV life because my life isn't about RV life. It just happens to be I live in an RV. Okay? I don't know how to explain that any better than I just did. But when I finish uploading a YouTube video and I shut my laptop, that's it. I'm not thinking about RVs, nothing. I'm doing other things in my life. I have lots of other projects and tons of hobbies, and I have a social life, and I don't want to talk about vans and van life and what kind of solar panels you should buy and all that. Come on. If my doors are closed and my windows are shut, it's because I don't want to be bothered. And unfortunately, it's at the point where I can't just relax with my doors open anymore because somebody will always come over. Again, most of you are awesome, and you're respectful, and you have some common sense and decency, and you're a lot of people are afraid to come over. Like, I didn't know if I was going to bother you, Justin, and that's awesome. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't want me just walking up to your house and knocking on your door to ask you questions about your house. And if you got that 3-4 times a week, come on, you'd be frustrated too. So I had one lady come up to me now twice, knocking on my door, and the last time I opened the door and I said, "What's up?" She says, "Is this a good time?" And I said, "What do you mean, good time for what?" She says, "To talk. I got all these questions for you." And I'm like, "Actually, you know, I'm going to meet a friend, or I'm going to dinner," whatever it was I said. I was like, come on, why do you feel entitled to take my time for free just because you watch me on YouTube? No, I think it goes the other way around. I put out the YouTube videos for you for free. Now I'm entitled to be left alone outside of YouTube. I'm sorry if that comes off rude, but it's the truth. So, please guys, keep the stuff on the Facebook page or on the YouTube channel, but not my personal profiles. And in real life, if you see me in Vancouver here, unless I'm doing something like CamperCon, I don't want to talk about vans. Unless you want me, you just bought a van and you want me to bring my camera out and do a YouTube video and tour your van, cool, let's do it. That's awesome. But if you feel that you can just, you know, take my time, and I mean, yeah, a lot of people offer to buy me dinner, beers, go out for coffee, but the problem is when you get that multiple times a week, I would have no time for my life outside of doing this stuff. So I don't want to talk about it, guys. So that's why I have the comment form on my website, justincredible.tv. If you have anything specific you want to ask me, or if you want to show off your rigs, whatever it is, leave your comment there, and I will get to you on my time, on my schedule, when I want to, not when I'm parked on the street trying to live my life. Okay? You get it? You get it? So I hope that doesn't make me sound like an asshole, but if it does, I make no apologies. Keep on rocking in the free world, everyone.
I'm an asshole, and I'm proud of it.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down so we know exactly how many losers are still living in their mom's basement and jealous of the rest of us on YouTube. And if you want to check me out on my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, maybe buy some rad t-shirts like this, or maybe you want to show me your rig or ask me some questions, just head on over to justincredible.tv.
Why don't you get a job, you homeless bum?
Get a job?
Yeah.
What? Excuse me? What's the matter with you, you white picket fence loving idiot? Why don't you go give your landlord some money and pay for the privilege of living in his house? Now who's homeless now, huh?
Just Incredible TV is not gluten-free.